Welcome to Really American. I am Michael Hayne. Let's get going. Donald Trump has been pooping his diaper every day ever since Vice President Kamala Harris has decided to step in place of President Joe Biden. In fact, he has been in full MAGA meltdown mode ever since she's been trouncing him in nearly every poll. Not only that, it has never been more painfully obvious that we have the future, a strong African American woman, versus the past, a rancid, rotting, racist, sexist, horrifically outdated, melting orange. Trump gave the most unhinged speech yet at an event in West Palm Beach, Florida yesterday, sponsored by Turning Point Action, which, if you're not familiar, is basically America's Hitler Youth. Not only did he tell the Christians in the audience that he wasn't actually a Christian, but he promised that they would never have to vote again.
Could this be America's last election if Donald Trump wins? Listen to what the former president told a Christian group at the Turning Point USA Believers Summit in West Palm Beach. The former president telling the crowd that if they re-elect him to the White House, they won't have to worry about voting ever again.
And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to.
Voting is for losers. Okay, like, who even needs it? Do it for me now. Not the other person. Kamala. And I swear, you do it for Trump, and you'll never have to do it again. I mean, it's boring. It's like reading. Who wants to vote?
The good thing about Trump is that besides being hopelessly incompetent, is he's like constantly telling the opposition and everyone the horrific shit he's going to do. I mean, we all know that his supporters can care less. Had 8 solid years of overwhelming evidence demonstrating what a unhinged, psychopathic, malignant, narcissistic, treasonous scumbag he is. But, you know, he could crap in their mouths. They thank him for the chocolate and pay for seconds. Now, Kamala Harris has been on top of everything. The messaging from her campaign has been outstanding. How they are beautifully painting this picture of him of being this psychotic, senile, malignant narcissist who has absolutely no concern about any Americans.
Saying, quote, America can do better than the bitter, bizarre, and backward-looking delusions of criminal Donald Trump. Vice President Kamala Harris offers a vision for America's future focused on freedom, opportunity, and security.
This probably wouldn't be so alarming if Trump didn't have dictatorial tendencies and was a wannabe tyrant, you know, like trying to invalidate and overturn an election, trying to erase thousands and thousands of votes in Georgia. And of course, there was that tiny, insignificant little event on January 6th involving those tourists. Oh, and then we have this.
Under no circumstances, you are promising America tonight, you would never abuse power as retribution against anybody.
Except for day one.
Except
Look,
what?
he's going crazy. Except for day one.
Meaning?
I want to close the border, and I want to drill.
That's not retribution. I'm going to be, you know, he keeps, we love this guy. He says, you're not going to be a dictator, are you? I said, no, other than day one. We're closing the border, and we're drilling. After that, I'm not a dictator, okay? That sounds to me like you're going back to the policies when you were president.
You know it's bad when even Sean Hannity is like, whoa, calm down there, Viktor Orban. Put it in check. And what's with we're going to drill. We already are, Trumpy Dumpty. We literally are drilling more than we ever have before under President Biden. We all know Trump is dumb. Like, really, really dumb, breathtakingly dumb. Probably why all of his, ex-officials who worked with him during his first term just said how freaking dumb he is. I believe it was actually even former Secretary of State Rex Tillerson who said this man is effing dumb. But it doesn't matter, because his complete and utter lack of self-awareness and lack of intellectual curiosity means nothing to his supporters, who are some of the most miserably uninformed, low information mutants you can ever find. They actually like that about him, because the only difference between Trump and them is he had daddy's money. They don't have any money at all. But he confirms their ignorance. He validates it. So that's why it was so epically hilarious that he was attacking the IQ of Kamala Harris. Let's see that.
Very smart people, too. Congratulations on all that you've accomplished. This room is amazing. The people in this room, high IQ individuals. I'm running against a low IQ individual, her. I'm not even talking about him, her. I got a low IQ individual.
If only there were some sort of visual evidence showing just how dumb Trump is.
Like you'll go person, woman, man, camera, TV.
You're not known to be a humble man, but I wonder.
I think I am actually humble. I think I'm much more humble than you would understand. China has total respect for Donald Trump and for Donald Trump's very, very large brain. This was a steel ramp. It had no handrail. It was like an ice skating rink. So I took these little steps. I ran down the last 10. And by the way, their tape, take a look. In almost every instance, it ends just before I run. Like you'll go person, woman, man, camera, TV. So they say, could you repeat that? So I said, yeah. So it's person, woman, man, camera, TV. Okay, that's very good.
Yeah, it turns out that toilet paper was just the Constitution. Well, I'm Michael Hayne. This is Really American. If you enjoy our content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Talk to you later.